Welcome to Speed Data Scientist! We have a really great lineup for you on tonight's show, and we guarantee that you'll fall in love with science over and over again. So let's get right into it. Scientist number 1 has lived all over South Africa, but now resides in Cape Town. He's a real people person and is a comedian in his spare time. Meet John!
Hi, I'm John.
Scientist number 2 is a self-proclaimed chic geek from the USA. She's not your stereotypical dull female scientist. Her dazzling smile and bubbly personality will win over your heart. Meet Janita!
My name is Dr. Janita Pritchett. I am obviously from the US.
And finally, all the way from Ghana is scientist number 3. He's a real family man and gets a thrill from teaching children. Meet Theophilus!
My name is Theophilus Na. I'm a PhD student.
Sir, tell me about yourself.
Well, I've always been a really curious person. I've loved to know how things work and how things interact and the complexity behind life. And that's what led me into doing biology and bioinformatics.
I actually dubbed myself the chic geek back home. And the reason I say that is because when a lot of people look at me, they don't automatically think, oh, she's a scientist.
I realized that studying science would help me. So I started studying science right from my. That's where my interest lies. And I do quite well there compared to the other reading subjects.
So tell me more. What do you love about science?
It just fits, like everything else just falls away because it's something that just like sits so well in your heart. It's something that embraced my curiosity, but also my love of people. That what I'm working on isn't just finding out random facts, but it's something that can actually be used to change the world and make people's lives better.
It wasn't until my 10th grade year in high school where I had my very first chemistry teacher, Mr. Stackowitz, who I still credit him to this day for my love of chemistry. He made it seem so relatable and just made it exciting. So it basically was the best of both worlds because it combined my science background as well as math, and I loved it.
I love like kids, different grades of kids coming and then coming to ask you. You'll be surprised that there are kids that are about 7 years or 8 years and they know about some of these things that we are doing, about the black hole, about astronomy. I mean, just a little bit, and then it's kind of nice.
So what do you do outside of the labs?
One of the things I love is music. I play drums and guitar.
I paint a lot, and then just hanging out with friends, socializing, and just living life to its fullest. I love to travel, so that's why being here is awesome.
Actually, I enjoy watching football. Yes, in my free time too, I like going to kids and then explaining what I'm actually doing, especially using computer, because they put it in a programming aspect for them to really appreciate what we are doing.
Do you work out?
I play a strange sport called ultimate frisbee.
I'm an avid sports fan. I play football. I cannot wait to get home next week so I can play my first football game. And it's not football, it's football.
Why should I go on a second date with you?
Once I know it, I will let you know. If I don't know it, at least I now know a couple of people who are also more knowledgeable than I am. We can contact them and then we can communicate with those people. So it's good if somebody wants to work with me.
I don't know how cool this is, but it's probably something that most people can't do. So that's why I think it's kind of cool about myself. So my name is Dr. Janita Pritchett, and the cool fact about myself is that I can actually wiggle my ears without touching them. So I don't know if you can see.
I would love to talk to you and meet you simply because getting to know you makes me a much more excited and interesting person than myself.
And that's all from Speed Data Scientist tonight. We hope you enjoyed your date. So see you next time.